What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going all right. So, I decided to interview you mainly because we have similar channel sizes, and it kind of sounds like we both just wandered into the group, I guess. I'm not officially part of the group. I'm not like you. But so
I got lucky. I'll just say
yeah,
this: I got lucky to meet a awesome, great group of people. So
yeah. Trust me, bro. I'm so happy for you. Zella and the rest of the gang. Scythe. They're all a lot bigger than we are. Some of them have thousands of subs. But I say we just introduce ourselves. So, hello everyone. I'm Scorpion Gaming 26. I stream on YouTube and Twitch, although when I get my capture card soon, I will no longer be streaming on Twitch because it is a pain to set up and a pain to get taken down. Um, but let's just start off with how our days are, man. Like, you want to go first, or shall I?
man, I'll tell you what, I've had a long day. I grind knocked. They're toting on
Okay.
ZO3 today, and it's been a rough day.
Yeah. Do you wanna introduce yourself or no?
All right, well, I will. All right, my name is Zach434 on YouTube. I mainly stream on YouTube. That's my goal to get bigger on YouTube. I currently stream Call of Duty Zombies before bringing back the zombie grind. Zombie community is shit right now. We're making it better since BO7's coming out. I think no one's gonna like it. So we're bringing back the old school style zombies.
Hell yeah, man. Well, my first question was, how was your day? My day's just been uh, preparing for the podcast, and I mean, I've ran a couple rounds of town offline, but the big thing today was I finally decided to just buy a capture card. I spent $20 on an Elgato on Facebook. So it's great. But then I realized that it was in Kansas, so I canceled it. And then I bought one on eBay for like $23 or something. And this one's actually in HD, so I'll be able to stream in 4K if I wanted to. But
So
yeah,
the
my
question
day.
is though, will your console run 4K? Because I think Xbox can only run 1080p
Oh, that's all right.
at like
I
30
don't.
FPS.
Well, I usually run 720 anyways, because my internet's kind of horrible. But we'll just see
Oh, I
what it
got
can
you.
do. Yeah, we'll just see what it can do. So, this one's a really personal, but hey, I mean, it is a podcast and I'll be answering it too, but what was your childhood like?
Man, to be honest, I had a lucky childhood.
Yeah.
I worked my whole life growing up. I've worked since I was 11 years old to have anything I wanted. I'm not gonna say I was the poorest family out there, but we got by, and being from a small town where I'm at, and I got my first gaming console at 9 years old, and I remember my first Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and man, I remember grinding zombies because I had a passion for it, and so I've always watched YouTubers. Man, I've wanted to become a big YouTuber for so long. Just getting a game for a living would make an awesome experience for anybody. Getting to do what you love, getting paid for it, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah.
So
That sounds
so pretty
great.
much worked for my console, and then we're here now. Had a great childhood, blessed. I've worked every day for my life, got what I wanted, got a kid, got a beautiful wife, soon to be wife. And so hopefully hopefully we keep where we're at. Keep the grind going.
Sounds good. My childhood was kinda, I don't know, tricky. So I grew up in a regular family. I had a older brother who our parents wouldn't let us play Call of Duty. Although one time when I was 3 years old, I snuck on my brother's PlayStation, and I played a few rounds of, I don't even remember. It had to have been Kino because he had just gotten the game, and I was only 3 years old, dude, and it was so fun. I was like 3 or 4 years old, and it was crazy, But I just remember it being really fun, and then I remember my mom finding out about it and being pissed off, man. That was crazy. But yeah, and then that's how I got into zombies, really. But my childhood was great. I'd say up until I turned 17, stuff got really rough, really quick. But God's gotten me through it all.
Hey, the man
God's
upstairs
gotten me
knows
through it all.
everything.
Yeah. Um, any childhood crushes? Like
I mean,
celebrity
yeah.
crushes?
Okay, if we're doing celebrity crushes, okay. So my celebrity crush growing up was Ariana Grande, which sounds fucking hilarious, but it was.
Valid.
So
Valid as shit, bro. Valid as shit. My childhood crush, she was a girl who I went to school with. Her name was Layla. She was um she was amazing. We ended up dating until we ended up dating from like pretty much the time I was 5 years old. I met her at church, actually of all places, and then we dated until her passing in 2017. So
damn, I hate to hear that, man.
yeah. She had a lot of medical problems. She was bound to a wheelchair, and you know, it was a hard thing to it was a hard thing to grasp at the age of 9 years old. Like somebody I planned on marrying at the time. And honestly, if she was alive today, I'd still be dating her, and we'd probably be engaged right now. But life changed. But that was my childhood crush. Um, how'd you get a start on YouTube? Like, when did you start your channel and stuff?
So this is my second channel. The first time I've ever recorded a video was off my old Samsung Galaxy phone I had back in 2017, I believe. 2017. I record off my phone,
Wait,
called it Black Ops 2 trick shot. Me and some guys I found, we trick shot. I still got it on my Snapchat. We have like over a 2,000 day streak, and me and him still talk every day. We still talk every day, and we still bring back our memories. Like we went back and did some Black Ops 3 zombie Easter eggs just to bring back the memories we've had.
that's so
And
cool, man.
then and then I met my girlfriend now, and I've always gamed. I've always wanted to do YouTube, but just didn't think I could. And then one day I was going through YouTube and sites popped up. I said, "Hey man, love the content. If you ever, because I always played zombies by myself. I always loved high rounds, and I was always by myself doing it
That's so
because I didn't have. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
so cool, dude. Honestly. Um,
Yeah, but now
yeah.
I met Scythe and we was talking. I was typing in chat and I said, "You ever get bored one day, wanna sit in a VC and kill some zombies? Just let me know." He said, "Sounds good," and he invited me to do Liberty 999 race with him. So I'm just glad I got to be a part of it. I met a great group of people, good community, good zombie players. So I'm very thankful for where I'm at right now. Getting the channel, growing it, just very thankful.
Definitely, man. Next I'll talk about my start on YouTube. So 2 years ago, um, I was really into Mortal Kombat Mobile. It's a mobile game that kinda, I don't know, jump started me on YouTube, and I was in a Reddit community, and I started making these videos, like, talking about different characters in the game, and I found out that I had a passion for it, but school really got in the way, and, well, that was the end of that channel. So, I then started what I have now, which is, Scorpion Gaming 26. I started last year on Twitch during my junior year of high school. I started streaming some whatever I could stream really, Fortnite. Um, I think I tried to do a Warzone stream, but it didn't end up well because my internet was so bad, and my dad didn't like me talking to other people because he was trying to like chill out, and which is understandable. So, but yeah, that's how I got started on YouTube, and then I started making these videos like about again Mortal Kombat Mobile and Injustice Mobile, and they kind of went off a little bit, but then 2 weeks ago, I went on YouTube and I found this amazing person named Zella Gaming, bro. And dude, that's like I joined his chat and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Yo, what's up?" Uh, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm trying to get into zombies content. Any tips?" And he's like, "Use CapCut, dude." Like, okay. So I started recording a video and I'm like, what do I want my series to be? Well, I'm a noob. I've only been playing zombies other than that 2 games I played when I was like 3 years old. I only played zombies since June. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start a series where I do round 25. And I'm just gonna see how it turns out. It ended up blowing up within the first 2 days. Like, within the first 2 days, I had over 100 views on the video, dude. It was crazy. Um, and then I also recorded a Injustice video, and it took off, but it stopped. I think it's at, like, 96 views, but, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, you know? That's a lot of views, but yeah, now I'm kinda like, you know what? I'm just gonna do zombies, dude, like, that's my passion. I'll still play Injustice Mobile, and I'll still record video here and there, but zombies is gonna be uh, my main passion for this channel going forward anyways. Uh, um, we kinda already went over how we met the squad, so I'm gonna skip over that one unless there's something that wasn't mentioned. But I think we
If you
got
don't mind
that.
me throwing something in there,
What?
I said if you don't mind, I'll throw something in there and give you a little bit of advice real quick.
Okay.
So, from what I've learned streaming is like if you're basing your channel, okay, say for instance, how I'm doing Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
That's your algorithm right there. So
Yeah.
that's what your channel is gonna be based off of.
Yep.
So like switching, so say I streamed like 20 videos on Call of Duty. Algorithm's great, I'm getting good views, people's coming in, chatting and liking it. And I go play, for instance, Fortnite. That ruins your algorithm right there because you're switching games. That's not what people that subscribe to you. I mean, some of them might want you to do it. I'm not saying don't, but like
Yeah.
majority of the people that you got watching you was from zombies. They're not gonna want to watch you stream Fortnite. Like I said, they
Yeah.
could, but if you're wanting to become like a zombie YouTuber, like full time, not full time, just like it's what your channels want to be based off of, then I'd focus on getting your platform built, getting good algorithm. I would just stay constant on one thing for a while and see how it builds up. Because right now I've been streaming for 2 weeks now, and like I've said, I've gained a good algorithm. I got viewers, people coming to like the stream. I'm getting subscribers, and but you got to stay constant with it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have so many subscribers I have today if it wasn't for everybody in my group. Like I've got shout outs from them and stuff like that, but that's not the point. The point is like if I wouldn't be growing like I would be if it wasn't for them. Is what my point is. You know,
I see you. I see you. I understand that my Injustice video didn't really take off anyways, so I'm just gonna keep doing zombies, and if people want me to do Injustice, then let me know in the comments section, you know? And
exactly.
maybe I'll throw in like a video on like a second channel and call it Scorpion Gaming 26 Injustice or something. I don't know. But
Your viewers let you know what they want to see.
oh yeah,
Like make
especially because
posts. You know,
yeah, I do that all the
like
time. I
I'll
also
make a post of like, and I'll have a poll in there like, what do you guys want to see? Like Black Ops 6 zombies, like no gobble gum, or Black Ops 3 high rounds, and classic gobble gums. You know, like no perks. I'll put a poll on there, and whatever my viewers want to see, that's what I'll do because that's what
yeah
they're most interested about.
yeah. But my next question is, what motivates you to stream?
I mean, that goes back to saying like the consistency thing. You know, like you got to be consistent. Like you can't just stream once and get popular. You know, I think what motivates me to streaming is, you know, having like you got to set like a goal in your head. Like if I'm going to do something, that's what motivates you. You got to have the motivation to do your goal. So my goal motivates me. Like for instance, if I'm grinding like for Ruck Tyrant like I have been lately, that's what motivates me to keep going. Because like I've grinded that game for 2 days in a row for 8 hours on stream, and my highest run's only 38 with classic gums, which that's the hardest map on BO3 with classics. But still, yeah, it still motivates me to keep going. I got chat with me motivating me. I got my community motivating me. You know, and just your friends motivate you more than anything.
I understand that completely, man. What motivates me to stream, or I don't stream, but I will be if people want that. Um, I would say like right now my Town 25 series, I know you've watched some of the videos. Like I I love the concept of just you drop into town, you got a 1911 with like 50 rounds, you shoot a zombie twice, you knife him, you just do that for like the first couple rounds, and then you go in, you buy the MP5, you get Jug, and then you go get stamina, you go get quick revive, and you go get double tap, and you're set. And then you can try hitting the box for things like the ray gun Mark II or DSR 50, stuff like that. And then you pack a punch those guns and you're set. And you just try to run around, train, and survive. That's what I love about Town. I know it's difficult. That's why I haven't made it past round 20, like all time round 22. But there was one time on Twitch. If you go on my Twitch and you go like a week ago, I recorded a stream. It's really low quality and my microphone was messed up the entire time. It's really laggy, but I did make it to round 22. And that just motivates me. I set a goal, okay, we're not going to make it to 25 today. Let's just try. If we're not going to do that, let's just try and make it to like round 19 or round 20, okay? That's the goal. And it all depends on how quickly I get the ray gun Mark II and how quickly I get pack a punch and stuff like that. But like that's what motivates me to record and stream, and I really enjoy doing that. And honestly, I like to think that I like to think that my grandpa is watching over me and saying, as long as you're doing good in school, you're okay, man. And that's something that keeps me going.
Understandable.
But my next question is, we kind of already answered this again. Some of these questions we already did kind of answer, but how'd you get into zombies and what was your first game?
So how I got into zombies, like I said earlier, I got my console and everybody in school always talked about it, and so I'm like, I want to do this. So I got a console, I worked for it, got it, and I started playing Black Ops 2, and I've met people that I've never met in person, and I still talk to them to this day. Just because, like, people don't realize, like, gaming, like, you have better friends gaming than you do in RL, and it's sad, but it's not at the same time because you're making memories that you'll always remember doing this.
I feel you, bro.
And
Sometimes, yeah. Heck,
so
sometimes my family can sound like a Black Ops 2 gaming lobby in 2012, bro. If you know, you know.
the good
But
old voice chats.
oh, definitely, especially with like the raging on the crispy mic at OG
That
Black Ops,
that
Xbox
gets me going.
360.
That gets me going back to watching Wildcat and Vanoss gaming on Black Ops 2
Oh
growing up.
man. I watched Black Ops 1 more than Black Ops 2 growing up just because really when Black Ops 1 didn't or Black Ops 2 didn't come out until 2012, and so I was when I was told I couldn't play the game, I'm like, "Well, screw you. I'm gonna go watch it on YouTube." How's that? So, I would watch that, and then when Black Ops 2 came out, I started watching that. I'm ashamed to say that I watched a lot of, Allier videos back in the day. He used to be a solid creator where he would go through, like, the maps and, like, the DLC guns, like the, Peacekeeper in Black Ops 2, I remember his videos on that. Like, that was cool, but I don't know, man. He kinda changed everything, and now he's like a little kids YouTuber, feels like. My my first game was technically Black Ops 1, but I bought Black Ops 2 on my own with my own money that I worked up to get, earlier this June, and, the only console I've actually ever bought was I bought a Nintendo Switch. Everything else has been hand-me-downs, or I traded an airsoft gun to get the Xbox I stream off of now, which I thought was really cool, but yeah, that's how I got into zombies, and now I have all DLC maps for Black Ops 2, none of the DLC for Black Ops 1 because it currently is $60. Why is it $60? Activision and Treyarch. What the heck? But oh, and I also have World at War with the first map on there. So, but I don't play World at War. It's too buggy, I feel like. I'm constantly getting kicked and stuff, but yeah. Um what's your favorite campaign?
Oh man, I'd probably have to say, hmm, I really don't ever play camp. I've probably never played much of the campaigns. The only campaign I've ever probably played was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019.
Oh, well, that's cool. My favorite campaign out of the 3 I've played World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1 was just so smooth, man. Like I loved both Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 their campaigns. I loved the fact that in the first game, Black Ops 1, you get that whole like the graphics are really different. There's nothing futuristic about it. You're shooting AK-47s, you're shooting like Russian SKSs, um, stuff like that. And there's a couple missions where you're like in the middle of the cold. It's it's great. I especially love the mission where you go and you jump into a skyscraper off a helicopter, and you have to, like, run through the building with a dragon's breath Spas 12. That is so fun to do. Or that one mission where you're, like, trying to figure out what the numbers mean, and you're, like, sliding off of rooftops with that one, like, scientist dude, and then you torture him, and he kinda just falls off as you try to get the numbers out of him, and then, oh, man, that twist at the end that, like, Reznov didn't exist and that he died in Vorkuta was so clean, man, I loved it. Black Ops 2, I loved the campaign until we got to the 2025 missions, like, the Strike Force missions were not it. I didn't like the one where you had to, like, defend the 3 buses or, they're not even buses, but they're, like, vehicles that you have to defend with, like, drones and stuff. I didn't like that. I like on the ground combat, shooting guns, picking up your enemy's guns. I like that kinda, Call of Duty, not the whole I fly around in a drone thing, you know? But, what's your least favorite campaign? But you said you don't play the campaign, so I'm just gonna ask you, did you like the Modern Warfare 19 campaign?
It was fun, you know.
It was
I
fun?
enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay. Alright, next question. What's your favorite zombies?
Favorite zombies. Nothing nowadays. The zombies nowadays is nothing close to my favorite. So
Oh, definitely.
I'd have to go with Call of Duty 2012. Probably Black Ops 2 is my favorite. 'Cause that's
Oh,
where I started out, and then 2015 when Black Ops 3 come out, that's where it all began. So it's between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 for me.
dude, honestly, I feel you. Um, Personally, my favorite Call of Duty is, watching Daddy Don't Miss Rage on Liberty Falls 999. I'm just kidding. Um, my favorite Call of Duty Zombies map is probably like gaming general. It's gotta be Black Ops 2. My favorite map, it's between Town and Buried for me, man.
I get
I
that.
love
I get that.
I love Town because of and there's things I don't like about those maps. I don't like the fact I don't like the fact that Town has so much lava. Honestly, if Farm had Pack-a-Punch, I'd have so much more fun on Farm. And if Town had PhD Flopper, like, I feel like they should have put PhD Flopper where Tombstone is in multiplayer. That would have been great. Like, because one of the strats I use is I get in there, I get the Mustang and Sally's, and then I die. Because the Mustang and Sally's up close with no PhD is a death trap. And that map is very small, very up close. It can be if you're like on the stairs and stuff. So, yeah. Um, but that's my favorite zombies. And so what's your least favorite zombies?
Vanguard, 100%.
Vanguard.
It's gonna be between Vanguard and Black Ops 7 now for me. So
Everyone's gonna hate me for this. Everyone's gonna hate me for this. I've only played the 3 games, and out of the 3 games, I gotta say World at War.
you've never played Vanguard, have you?
No.
You're missing out, man. World at War is probably in my top five. I will say that World at War is in my top five.
I'm just saying out of Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and World at War, I have to say World at War is my least favorite. Uh, but that's also probably because I don't have any of the DLC. Because again, I'm on a really tight budget. I just found out that my job that I was planning on doing over the summer while I go to college isn't gonna happen ever again, so that's great. so money's real tight for me right now. That's why I'm trying to stream and maybe earn a little bit of side income, you know? But,
Man, it'll be a long time if like I'm not don't take this personal when I say it, but to make money off you ain't gonna make money off streaming right off the bat. Off the bat, there ain't no way.
trust me. Yeah.
Like before you can even like build a platform and stream to get like donations, because streaming all you're gonna do is get money off donations. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're probably looking at to get a good build up, you're probably looking at another 6 months to a year if you're consistent.
Okay. Well, I mean, I get that. I also I don't stream for the money. I also stream just as a release, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
life
I'm
is
not
so
saying you're
hard,
doing it
but
just for the money, you know? Like that's not what
yeah.
I meant by that at all. I'm not saying you're doing it just for money. But when
Okay.
you said you're streaming for a side income, it just sounded like you was doing it for money. So that's why I was
Well,
getting to that. So
nah, like I guess I phrased it wrong. I'm not streaming for just the side income. Like, I mean, it would be nice if I when I get to that point, but I mean, I've gotten a couple donations. I set up a stream I set up a stream elements to my PayPal, which connected to my bank account, and I got $5 the other day, and it put me over the moon, you know? But like, what's your favorite multiplayer is my next question. So,
my favorite multiplayer is probably Black Ops One. Black Ops One multiplayer. Like just the way
it,
you had to earn money to buy your weapons, buy your attachments, like that was the
yeah.
best for me. Like there was no other Call of Duty like that.
Bro, I wish they would have made combat training offline. There's no reason it had to be online, other than I guess to track your like progress and stuff.
Oh yeah. So
But still, man, I wish. Um, my favorite multiplayer and my least like I just got Xbox Game Pass and I'm gonna cancel it because they just literally today they raised the prices by $10. It's by $10 a month. I'm I'm seriously
and
gonna
that's why I
cancel it,
switched to
bro.
PlayStation.
So I don't got money to just throw at a PS5 if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, I had to sell my Xbox to be able to afford the PlayStation. So
Yeah. And this would be a horrible time to sell my Xbox with the prices being going up, so yeah, I feel like that's like my thing. But my favorite multiplayer that I've played, easily Black Ops 1. Least favorite, Black Ops 2 because of the hackers, bro. Like, I know that there's hackers in every one of them now, but Black Ops 2, you can't get into a lobby without somebody shooting the freaking DSR 50 in the air, you know? You feel me?
yeah, I mean the DSR was like the DSR is one of the best snipers in Call of Duty history.
Yeah. Same thing with the ballista, bro.
The Ballista is another version of the Car 98K, in my opinion.
I liked the fact that you could put iron sights on the ballista. But that's just me. 'Cause I don't like one thing I hate about sniping is the fact that when you aim down sights, everything but that little circle is blackened out. Like I get why it's like that, but at the same time, I like iron sights because I can at least see what I'm aiming at, but also what's surrounding it. So if I need to, I can pull out my secondary and fire some shots to the enemy right next to the guy. Whereas if I was sniping with an actual like scope, I wouldn't be able to see that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite and least favorite multiplayer. Black Ops 1 is my favorite, Black Ops 2 is my least favorite. Although I don't even know if World at War multiplayer is still even operational. If it is, that's crazy. Um, but the next three questions. Are you excited for Black Ops 7?
No, not at all. If you want my honest opinion, I'm definitely not because they don't. And this is coming from a zombie player, okay? Like the multiplayer, it looks fun. Don't get me wrong. I watched the early access. I watched all the streamers play it on COD Next, and I watched Noah J stream. And when he got to play zombies, he said it's literally just another version of Black Ops 6, just with the HUD change. That's all. And they don't listen to the zombie community. They bring back like if we ask like as a zombie community, like we pitch out our ideas, they do the complete opposite of what we say. And so I'm not excited about Black Ops 7 at all.
Yeah. I I feel like it's gonna be one of those where it's gonna be like with Black Ops 6, unwarzone the zombies trending on Twitter. Yeah. Like they took zombies and they made it Warzone with armor plates, um, with the like the way that downs work with like HP now. You know, like 300 HP, you can survive like 4 or 5 hits. I think. I don't know. Ask somebody who plays Black Ops 6 Zombies, how many hits can you survive on Black Ops 6 Zombies on round one?
Well, it depends if you're counting armor plates too. No armor plates, it's still 3 to 4 hits with no jug or nothing.
With no jug?
With no jug, it's 3 to 4 hits.
Okay, so that's what it is with jug in the games that I play. Again, the games I play are 15 years old.
Exactly. Like I
But,
said, Call of Duty Zombies ain't nothing like it used to be.
yeah. I like the fact that it was a two-hit down, but again, I agree, like I understand like the whole appeal, the whole like we're too soft to make it hard for the new players. We need more audience and stuff. Like I understand that, but again, us people who've been playing this game for 10 plus years, like I haven't been playing the game for 10 plus years, but the games I'm playing are 10 plus years old. So I might as well have been, just minus the experience, you know? Like I'm used
Yeah.
to a two-hit down system. I'm used to the first thing you do when you get into a game. You pistol or you shoot them in the legs 4 times before you knock them dead with a knife because points matter. Now, pretty much after Black Ops 3, it kind of felt like, oh, you just get a gobblegum with all your perks, or you get a gobblegum that skips any round you want. You're in a struggle. You're struggling on round 15. Just pop a round robin gobblegum, and now you're on round 16, and you're okay. Whereas, like in the olden games, if you're struggling with something, you have to wait for either a max ammo or a nuke. Otherwise, you're screwed.
And see,
And
that's where
that's
the older games and newer games come into play because, like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, there's a completely big difference in them. And so, like for instance, you can play Black Ops 3 three different ways. You could play no gobble guns, which is like the classic way of like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, World of War. No gobble gums, and then you can play classic gobble gums. That gives you a little bit of an advantage, but still, yet it's still a struggle. And then when you got mega gobble gums, you got to grind for to get mega gobble gums on console. On PC, you got unlimited. You can do just how many ever you want. But if you're on console like I've been majority of my life growing up until I got my PC, you got to grind for the mega gobble gums, and so using them was like a privilege. And then when you got to use them, you used
Yeah.
them. When you ran out, you were out of luck.
Until you go spin for him or something, right?
And that's where gambling's addiction got started with the Dr. Monty's factory.
Oh, seriously, bro? Nah, nah, nah. My gambling addiction started with the box in Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1,
I'm
you have to
sorry.
be. Black Ops 1 box is so RNG based. It really is.
Well, not only that, on the two maps, so on 5, the box, you have to go all the way down to like DEFCON 2 or something. I don't play 5 much anymore. I've played it a couple times. And then you have to like jump and peek in the windows to see where the box is. And Kino, you have to open every single freaking door on the map just to see where the box spawns. That's one thing I like about town though, is like you know it's either gonna be by the or in the bar or by the like fenced in area at the end of the alleyway. And if you don't know, there's a huge beam in the freaking sky that tells you,
Hmm.
you know. And that's what I like, and that's where I feel my zombies addiction and my gambling addiction got started. So yeah, and now that I'm 18, it's evolved into lottery tickets, unfortunately. But I only buy like 1 or 2 a month. I'm fine. Um, let's see. What part other than zombies are you looking forward to most in Black Ops 7?
Other than zombies,
Yeah.
probably the multiplayer base. Because, like I said, the multiplayer don't look bad. It looks fun. And so if I decide to get Black Ops 7, I probably won't play zombies. I mean, I'll probably stream it with the boys and stuff,
Yeah.
and go for high rounds on it. But if I'm not streaming, I'm probably gonna be playing multiplayer on it.
You should consider yourself lucky to be called one of the boys, bro. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna get Black Ops 7 because to spend $80 plus on a game that I'm probably well, spend 80 bucks plus on a game that's gonna take up 2/3 of my system's storage. Uh, I'll play the older Call of Duties. Like the reason I love Black Ops 1, 2, 3, World at War is World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 all together is like 30 gigs, bro. Like I literally just looked it up. Black Ops 1 is 7, Black Ops 2 is like 14, and World at War is like 5. Like it's not even 30 gigs right there. They're like 40 gigs, that's like 35. It's crazy. I love that about the older games. But my my biggest thing is if you're gonna do a zombies game, you better do it right. And what they are doing is not right. But how the hell would we know? They kicked everybody off after like an hour during the
Well,
COD
well,
Next.
well, the thing is though, they had half
Other
of the
things to
map
do.
blocked off, so they only got to see 4 POIs. There's still 4 more POIs that haven't been discovered yet.
Oh dang.
So it's an out.
Well,
It's pretty much an outbreak map. It gives me outbreak vibes.
what's that? Is Outbreak the was that like the
Outbreak's like
space
the
one?
no. Outbreak is like the gigantic map. So you got like multiple towns and stuff like that. It's
Oh, like
not fun.
Transit? Kind of like Transit where you have like the bus depot, you got the town, you got the farm, you got the lab.
Well,
Like
the
kind of like that?
Outbreak is like Warzone, but with zombies in it.
Oh, well. I didn't know we were talking about Black Ops 6. Ha ha ha.
Well, you
But
said you didn't know what Outbreak was, so
yeah.
that's pretty
Uh,
much what Outbreak is. Just think of Warzone whenever someone says Outbreak, and
Yeah. Wow. So do you like drop in an outbreak? Like do you drop in from a plane? Is it that much like Warzone?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh dang. Sounds kind of fun. What games have it? Like what
Cold War's got Outbreak. Cold War was the first one to come out with Outbreak.
oh. Do you remember OG Modern Warfare 3 that like they replaced the zombies with some other kind of like wave based shooter game?
You're breaking in and out. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Like your mic was cutting in and out right there.
Have you ever played Modern Warfare 3? Like the OG
Oh,
one
yeah, I played the OG Modern Warfare 3.
with like the the game mode where you
You talking about
have
Infected?
the yeah. Isn't that the one where like they all kind of just come at you in waves, but it's not called zombies?
Yeah,
And it's like
you talking about like the multiplayer mode where like people turn infected and they have to chase you and you gotta protect yourself if they get you and you become a zombie, stuff like that. Or
I think so maybe.
are you thinking of Call of Duty Ghost? It's not zombies, but it is. They don't call it zombies on there.
Um oh, I'm thinking of the Modern Warfare 3 map or like the game mode. I know it's OG Modern Warfare 3.
Then yeah,
You
you're
also
thinking of Infected.
like you have like money instead of points too.
Yeah.
Um that I honestly considered buying I honestly am considering buying Black Ops or not Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3 OG just to play that.
I mean, if you can,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
played it growing up and it was pretty fun. So,
it was pretty fun. Well, I'm interested in trying it. I just gotta get my finances in order, I guess. But my my last question that I have on here, if you have any more questions, we can add it to the list. But the last one I have on here is what is your YouTube setup like?
man, pretty much I just got my monitor. I ain't got a PC no more, which that's a long story by itself. So, man, pretty much I got my gaming monitor, my console, I got my laptop where I do all my editing, make my thumbnails, get pretty much like I start my stream on my console and I set everything up after start my stream on my laptop. So, and it's all right here on my desk. And of course, I have my caution deadly poop sign right beside it, which I love, by the way.
Dang. Well, that sounds cool. But RIP your PC, I guess.
Don't worry, we're on the bigger and better things. Yeah, we'll have another one soon.
You mind saying what happened to it? Like, did it just die?
Well, I know a guy where I'm from. He's about 2.5 hours away, and I asked him if he could upgrade it for me. He's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
man," and gave him a list of what I wanted. And he goes, "All right, it'd be a little over $1,300." I said, "Cool." So I took it to him, gave him $1,300, blah blah blah, and he was taking it apart, and he pretty. Long story short, he fried my motherboard. And so I was debating on going to get it, taking somebody else, because all I needed to do was throw another motherboard in it, and I can just go back to doing what I was doing. And he
did
goes,
he
"Well,
give you your
actually,
money back?
well, this is where it's interesting." He's like, "Hey, man, I want to buy your PC." And I said, "Well, $1,800 and like $1,800, and you can have it." He's like, "Well, how about I give you $1,500 plus $300 for your motherboard that I messed up. I said that'll work. So he gave me my $1,300 back plus the $300 for the motherboard and the 1,500 because I sold him my PC, and so that gave me $3,100.
Wow.
So we're moving on to bigger and better things. Like I said,
Uh, that's really cool, man. I'm happy for you. That's a lot of money just for a PC.
I, gaming ain't cheap nowadays. That's all I gotta say.
Well, even then, $3,100 because he made a mistake. He made a profit
Well,
on that.
$1,300 of it was originally mine that I gave him, so I only profited $1,800
I see what you're saying now. Okay.
because
Well,
he gave me
still
my 1,300 back for the parts.
you
That
profited at 1,800. That's great.
oh yeah,
Or
so
whatever it was. So, that's
you'll be
cool,
seeing
man.
you'll be seeing some better looking streaming here soon. That's all I gotta say. So just keep an eye out for that.
Don't be spoiling me cuz I'm going to be stuck on an Xbox for the rest of my days until I can finally make enough money to afford a PC. Plus, I live with my mom because I'm only 18, and I gotta start looking at getting a house too. Like
Hey,
before I can even think about getting a PC.
the only piece of life advice I'll give you is don't ever give up, man. Because I've been depressed. I can tell you how many times over the stupidest things possible, and I didn't think I'd ever come back from it. And God just showed me the way, man, and led me to where I'm at today. And I'm just so thankful for what I've got. So always
Bless
just keep your head
Jesus.
up and just if you want something, grind for it. Like I say, just put your head, keep your head up, and just grind for what you want, and your dreams will come true one day.
Praise God, man. Praise God. Um, you want to know what my setup is?
Let's hear it.
All right. It's a dining room chair, a foldable bedside table. I got my laptop on top of that. And then when my Elgato comes, my old streaming setup was actually a lot better, but I want to quit Twitch, so I got to move it up like literally 10 feet. So my old streaming setup was just my controller, my computer on the floor, my controller, my headset, and I was sitting in a recliner, and that's it. Uh, my new setup is going to be a bedside table, so I can prop my computer up on something. My stream, like my capture card, and then I'm gonna have my chat on OBS and have my capture card on that, and I'm gonna stream it directly to YouTube. And then my headset's gonna be plugged into my PC, or not my PC, but like my personal laptop. Um, you know, and that's gonna be my new streaming setup: a kitchen chair, a bedside table, and a laptop.
Hey, we all start somewhere, man. We all start
Oh,
somewhere.
definitely. It's not like I can devote a whole room to streaming, you know. I hope to
Exactly.
one day be able to like devote part of my house, but I don't got a house, man. Uh, yeah, that's all my questions, bro. But thanks for coming on, and I'm gonna go put this over. I'm gonna go record this over some town gameplay and throw this on some YouTube.
Alrighty,
Which
man. Hey,
after
thanks
I
for
edit,
offering me to be here.
thank you for not honestly, I just wanted to thank you for not cussing because I it would be a pain to have to go through and bleep every single one of those words out because I've already gotten demonetized because somebody went in my stream and commented the N word 3 or 4 times and sadly to say, like, it was bad because it,
Hey man, people will do that too. You just gotta watch what you're doing, man. And I usually
yeah.
don't like cussing myself, but when I'm in the middle of gaming, I just say what I just say
Oh,
what I
yeah,
say.
I say what I
So,
gotta say too. I cuss like a sailor when I'm gaming, unfortunately, but, you know, but hey,
oh,
like, that's that's gaming life, it's different.
exactly.
Some cussing is allowed, I'm not
Oh,
gonna say a little bit of racism is allowed, but shit happens, bro.
alrighty, man. Well, thank you for having
Alright.
me. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey,
Alright.
you have a good night, man.
Alright, you too.